In my recently published Amazfit T-Rex 2 review video, I talked about how T-Rex 2 has a similar design to Garmin. And one of the comparisons that almost everyone makes when they see T-Rex 2 is with Garmin Fenix. So I thought, why not make an Amazfit T-Rex 2 versus Garmin Fenix 7 video. I mean, a lot of you might be wondering, is this a cheaper and more affordable Fenix alternative? Let's start with the build, display and looks. Both the watches feel like rugged sports smartwatches that you can buy. And if you haven't used a sports smartwatch before, then this will remind you of G-Shock. Let's talk about specs. Both the watches feature a polymer body with a metal black. However, the bezel material on Garmin Fenix is stainless steel. You might feel the same on T-Rex 2 while touching the side bezels. But let me tell you that it is metallic paint, not actual metal. For display protection, you get Gorilla Glass 3 or Sapphire Glass depending on the model of the Fenix 7. Both are pretty good, with Sapphire being more scratch resistant. There is no similar protection on Amazfit T-Rex 2. The previous gen T-Rex Pro and first gen T-Rex did have a Gorilla Glass 3, but it's no longer available, so you might have to be a little careful with Amazfit T-Rex 2. Regarding the display size, Fenix 7 features a 1.3-inch display, which is smaller than the 1.39-inch display on T-Rex 2. Also, the display on the Amazfit T-Rex 2 is an AMOLED display with a screen resolution of 454 by 454. This is quite better than the Translactive LCD with 260 by 260 resolution. To be fair to Garmin, you are getting a watch with good battery life and always on display. I mean really always on display, not something that you have seen on AMOLED watches, where the watch switches to clock only mode. Still, in the display department, T-Rex 2 is better as the screen is brighter and crispier. Garmin Fenix 7 comes with a 22mm strap which is replaceable and compatible with third-party ones. T-Rex 2 on the other hand doesn't have any quick release mechanism and only supports proprietary straps. There are other options available, but they are not worth the money. I personally don't really like heavy watches or smartwatches no matter how good they are. Amazfit T-Rex 2 weighs 66.6 grams, which is a little heavy. However, Fenix 7 is heavier, weighing around 79 grams. Both the watches features a touch as well as button-based interface, so you can use the buttons or display whichever you find to be more convenient. In the build department, Garmin Fenix 7 has an edge over Amazfit T-Rex 2. This brings us to the heart of the watch, which is the operating system. And the operating system on Garmin is way more polished than Amazfit T-Rex 2. You won't notice any lag or jitteriness, but you might find it occasionally on Zepp OS. Also, I gotta say that the Garmin Watch OS at this point has almost matured and polished all around. So whether it is a simple task of adding your maps, monitoring your body battery, getting workout suggestions, or using TrackBack on hiking, you will be able to do all that and more on Garmin. Zepp app and Zepp OS on the other hand is still a relatively new OS. To Amazfit's credit, they are probably one of the best mid-range smartwatch brands that are constantly improving themselves. For instance, they have introduced various runner-centric features like heart rate alerts and virtual pacers. If you want to know more about Amazfit watches, you can check out the T-Rex 2 or GTR 3 review. Coming back to the OS, the Garmin watch comes with the Connect IQ store. You will find various apps, games or data screen to be available there. You can install services like Spotify and Amazon Prime Music and more on Garmin Fenix 7. And I am starting to sound like a broken record, Zepp OS has a fairly limited app selection. So on that front also, Garmin Fenix 7 is a better watch. For the price you pay, Amazfit is phenomenal when it comes to health and fitness tracking. Step tracking is pretty accurate on the Amazfit. Sleep and heart tracking is better than popular rivals like Watch 4. To be honest, better sleep tracking than Watch 4 isn't really a compliment at this point. Still, T-Rex 2 deserves the credit where it is due. Also, GPS on Amazfit T-Rex 2 is also the fastest in the segment. It features dual band navigation with 5 navigation satellite support. Moreover, you get various hardcore built-in profiles like triathlon, marathon, skiing and more. You can also add your own maps on the T-Rex 2 now, so you can add maps of upcoming hikes or running locations. And while doing outdoor activities like hiking or trekking, you can also save location and get the path to the starting point. The watch also now features an automatic strength training profile, which didn't quite work well for me. Garmin on the other hand offers a whole lot of features that can't be matched easily. First, its heart rate accuracy is unmatched, especially when it comes to wrist-based heart rate tracking. Also, it offers a way better analysis of your run and workout activities. You can import maps, get daily personalized workout solutions, even monitor energy recovered using the body battery feature and a lot more. I mean, this watch can even track how well your body is being acclimatized to the high altitude environment. And there aren't a lot of watches that can do that. It has almost all the profiles that you will need, ranging from skiing, golfing and strength training to mountaineering. You can also connect a chest heart rate strap to the Garmin watch, whereas this is not possible on T-Rex 2. Another thing that I would like to point out is the maps on Fenix 7. Besides the basic map that you can import on T-Rex 2, you can also import topographic maps on Fenix 7. Topographic maps are more interactive and actually useful, as it allows you to see your location instead of just a dot and line. And unlike the generic skiing and golfing profile on T-Rex, you get ski maps for 2000 plus resorts and golf courses on Fenix 7. Another thing that I would like to mention is that Garmin Fenix 7 doesn't do any funny business while tracking your activity. For instance, both aerobic and anaerobic activity on my T-Rex 2 is shown as 5, which means that I am overdoing it, and it cannot be further from the truth. Garmin Fenix 7 also comes with dual band navigation satellite support. The only difference is that T-Rex 2 supports 5 navigation satellites and Garmin Fenix supports 3. Garmin Fenix 7 is missing Japanese QZ-SS and Chinese BDS support, which to be honest isn't a big deal. This brings us to the sensor part of the review. Both the watches come with a plethora of sensors, as you can see on the screen right now. Fenix 7 also comes with a built-in temperature sensor. Garmin says that this sensor will help the watch in assigning an accurate VO2 max score. And that is quite right. 8km run in summer is definitely different than 8km run in winter. In the smart features department, Amazfit T-Rex 2 is pretty basic. Using Fenix 7, you can make contactless payments using Garmin Pay. Also, you cannot play MP3 music at all on T-Rex 2. You can however do that with Fenix 7, as it comes with 16GB of onboard storage. The watch also has an incident detection feature that detects whenever you fall while doing any activity. And as soon as the watch detects a fall, it will send an SOS SMS to your loved ones. Similarly, the watch has a live track feature that sends your location to your contacts in real time. It can be a really useful feature while doing any extreme sports. And that was just some of the many cool things that Garmin Fenix 7 can do. With so many features, you must be thinking that the battery on Fenix 7 must suck pretty bad. Music playback, Bluetooth connectivity, and so many other features must be a battery drain. You are correct, but partially because the battery life on Fenix 7 watches is still very impressive. If you use your watch as a simple smartwatch with fewer sports activities, then the Fenix 7 will easily last you 2 weeks. And Garmin claims that the watch can record your GPS activity continuously for up to 57 hours, which is pretty impressive to say the least. So the battery is something that you won't need to worry about on the Garmin Fenix 7. Amazfit T-Rex 2 on the other hand would easily last you 5 to 6 days on heavy usage and 1 to 2 weeks on light usage. So, is T-Rex 2 an affordable alternative to Garmin Fenix 7? The short answer is no. Amazfit T-Rex 2 is without a doubt a great smartwatch, but it's not perfect. And Garmin Fenix 7 is as close as you can get to perfect. T-Rex 2 has a lot to do in the sports and fitness tracking department, as it is still rough around the edges. It has an issue with tracking the aerobic and anaerobic effects of your workout. If you can afford Fenix 7, then go with it, as there is no comparison between the two. So which one are you going to go with? Tell me in the comment box down below. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Wearaholic. We will be coming up with more interesting videos like this in the future. So please subscribe and help us reach the 1000 subscribers mark. See you next time.